Welcome back. This is the ramp on Castillo Street. This is the old spine ramp. And this is Jacob, Rodrigue, my homie, shredding, and also Aaron Moore. SB Locals. And good friends of mine. That's Chris Pontius right there from Jackass fame. He's my buddy from San Luis Obispo, him and his brother Matt, and their mother, Chris, who had a lot to do with putting on skate contests and demos and being involved in skate parks and stuff back in the day. She's awesome, and the other Chris that you just saw skating is awesome too. They're great people. Tony Buyalos, shredding. I'm not sure who this is. This was like Krishna's friend or parents' friend's kid, or I'm not sure.
Do that again. Dare you to open your mouth just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Vicious attack dog, huh?
Yeah, right.
Garp! Garp!
The first one.
Oh man, this is some serious dork round footage right here.
Yeah, extremely intense skateboarding tricks. He could have had a ham sandwich right there.
No matter who I was skating with,
that.
like I didn't even really know this guy, and I'd be like, "Here, film me."
Oh, there's David. Hey, Dave. Say hi.
That's Krishna's cat, Dave, who is to this day probably my most favorite cat I've ever known. He's one time I saw him catch a rabbit. Well, actually I didn't see him catch a rabbit. I saw him carrying a rabbit by the scruff of the neck. It easily weighed as much as he did, and it was still alive. Garp protecting his food. That cat used to bring, like, birds, dead birds alive in the house. You'd come home from work and there'd be a bird in the house. You're like, oh, all right. He'd bring, you know, innards, like cleaned innards, and, like, leave them on your doorstep. And he's just a badass cat, man. He's super friendly, super sweet. Here we are teaching the pig to sit.
No, sit. Piggy, sit. 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 No, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
This is Brennan Lux. He's from Santa Maria. And this is the same session we were watching in the previous episode with him and Frank Hirata and Garth Biedinger. This is another case where it looks like I recorded over some stuff. Like it looks like maybe there was some Powell footage here, and you know, these guys showed up to skate, and this is probably the only tape I had, so I just started recording over whatever was on there that I felt like maybe wasn't so important. Just gonna let this play for a little bit here, let you guys enjoy this session with Frank Hirata just annihilating my ramp. Enjoy.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! Yeah, Frank.
This is a short-lived little session right here. Once again, it got recorded over, but that's Lance Conklin and Chris Senn, and they stopped by one day to skate the ramp. You know, people would find out about it and come by the house and knock on the door. I remember one time I was down the street at the liquor store getting a drink or water or something, and Ray Barbie walked in and goes, "Hey man, you know where there's a ramp around here?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's mine. Come on over." That actually might have been that session. I'm not sure, but that did happen from time to time. Anyway, that session got recorded over with this stuff here, which is some footage of Krishna's dad, Pete Swenson, surfing at El Capitan, which is, you know, it sucks because the footage got recorded over, but actually it's kind of rad because Pete is no longer with us, so it's rad to have this footage of him shredding in his element. So once again, you can just kick back and watch the surfing for a minute.
Wave.
Oh man, look at him styling.
We decided whatever we got.
the end of that Lance Conklin Crest Senn session, followed by a little bit of me skating the DMV. I probably conned Christian into coming down to the DMV to film me. And here we have a little amateur contest at the Skatezone. Skatezone was pretty far along at this point. It's not totally done yet, but this is Ricky Higgins. We got Ricky Higgins and Bill Bakker, who were both a couple of locals. They were riding for Foundation Skateboards at the time. I'm not sure which contest this is. It might be a quartermaster, or it might just be a castle thing. I'm not exactly sure. Once again, I'm just going to let this footage play, so enjoy and keep your eyes out. There's some cool footage in here. People like Chris Hall, Victor Franco, Andy Roy, Jaya Bonderov, just to name a few. Frank Atwater. Once again, it looks like the skate footage there of the contest may have gotten recorded over with some surf footage. But I think that was close to the end of the contest anyway. This looks like a pretty big day actually out at El Capitan. I mean, you can see the foam right there on the beach, so the waves must have been pretty big. This is another little session at La Colina, a spot that we skated all the time, especially on the weekends. That's my buddy Corey Pheasant, and I believe we're in Mark Karlstrand's car right here. Corey was another good buddy from San Luis Obispo area. Guy I used to skate with a lot. Looks like he was down for a visit. And there was Tony Buyalos. The bank was really fun at this time, nice and smooth. Not really sure who that was right there. This is Corey. The bottom line was always just to go out and have a good time and have fun.
My place of work.
Yeah, I work for Shell. Great. This ditch was the worst ditch ever. I really wanted it to be good, but it just wasn't. This is up in the San Ynez Valley. Back to La Colina. Like I said, we skated here a lot. That's Brennan Lux again. And a lot of this footage might look like the same day because I always wore the same damn shirt. And it looks like it's a JP's skate shop shirt, which was Joey Pulsifer's skate shop in Atascadero, California. Looks like we're just having another full-on dork session. You know, fun was the name of the game. If you're trying tricks and it ain't happening, sometimes it's just fun to goof around and laugh, have a good time. Don't take it too serious. That's Jacob busting Billy. So I believe what's going on here is this is footage from after that AM contest that was on here a little bit back. And after the contest, I think everybody just decided to come meet up at La Colina. You can see it's starting to get really crowded all of a sudden. We were some of the first people there, and then all the people that were hanging around at the contest and stuff started showing up. This is Nashaya Washburn, another local Santa Barbara shredder. And nowadays, he's responsible for the music in some of your favorite blockbuster movies. Little trivia for you there. And we're going to end this tape with a little clip of me skating an extension I built out of pure boredom. I hope you enjoyed this tape, and we'll be coming back soon with tape number 3. Lots more to come. Thanks for watching. Peace.